This is Adrian from Proposal Point, and I'm going to show you the updates that we have made to the marketing schedule. So this is essentially a new way that you're able to manage and display the vendor-paid advertising that you want to offer. It'll allow you to have individual items displayed or packages if you want to create packages like a standard package or premium package, etc. So I'll go through now and show you how to do this. So just in the settings tab, you'll need to get an Office admin to set these up. And it's just in the marketing schedule option down here. So when you click that, there's three options in there. First one being marketing items. Now in here is where you will enter all of the items that you offer in your marketing, whether you want them in a package or as a separate item. If you want it to be displayed on any proposal into the future, you can enter it in here and you can always add them, of course. So as you can see, I've got a number in there already. And it has just a name which will appear on the actual proposal and a price. And then you have the option here of compulsory, optional, or compulsory and optional. So we have sort of two options, and obviously the wording might be different on your proposals, but you can have essential or compulsory items as well as optional items, and both of these can be set into packages. And sometimes you might want a certain item to be available to be both in a compulsory package or be a compulsory item, and also want it to be optional. So if you want it to be compulsory in a premium package, for example, and then an optional item if you're recommending a standard package, then that's when you would choose compulsory and optional. So I'll show you how you would create one now. Basically, you just click Add New on the top right, and then you give it a name. So floor plans, for example, and then a price, and then the type. So this one might be compulsory and optional because you might include it in a premium package, but it might be an optional extra if it's not a if you're not recommending this premium package, for example. Now you can choose whether it's ticked by default in the proposal editor. So each time someone creates a proposal, if this is ticked, then this option will automatically be ticked in the proposals they're creating. So you can just sort of use this to make sure that your standard items are always ticked. So I might untick this one. And you can upload an image, which will appear in the back end, just to sort of help you recognize the items nice and quickly. So I've saved that one now, and of course you can edit them or delete them if you need to. And now I'll show you how you would create a package. So at the moment, you've still got the items in there, so you could enter them as individual items if you don't create packages, but we do have this option to have packages available. So as you can see, I've got a few packages in here. So I'll just show you the premium package that I've created. So you get to name up here, and then you can add or remove items. And these items need to be in the marketing items option before you can add them to a package. So here I've created that premium package. And let's say I wanted to add the floor plans. I would simply go in here and click Add Item. Now you can put a price for a package, so you can have your standard pricing here, and then if you want to give a discounted price for a package, or just give it a package price, then you can enter that in here if you like. Now you can make this once again selected by default or not, and then just click Save. So if you wanted to create a new one, you simply go to Add New. Once again, give it a name, and then you will, in here, select the type of items you want to add. So your first item might be a signboard, for example, and then you might add realestate.com listing, and then you can give this a package price if you want. So you just click Save once that's done, and then that's ready to be chosen in your in your proposals when you're creating them. Now, it's much the same for optional packages. So this is if you want to create a package of optional extras essentially for your vendors or landlords to choose. So once again, in here we've got one called additional investment. So this could be some extra options that they have. So you might add, say, floor plans into this because it can be both an optional and a compulsory item. I can select it in both. So you click Save once that's done, and you can create a brand new one, obviously, just with the name and by adding the items as well. So I'm going to go and show you what that looks like when you're creating a proposal. So you just go to New Proposal, and then in step 3, where you select your marketing items, just go down to the marketing schedule towards the bottom. Right, okay, so here we have both the compulsory and the optional. So you can select items or packages or items and packages. So for example, if you select items and packages, you have your items listed up here. These are individual items that need to be selected, and then these are packages. Or you can just select packages, which will display all the packages you have available to offer. So let's say in this one, I wanted to use the premium package, Essential Investment Premium, for example. That's the packages I'm going to recommend to this client, and it's got that discounted pricing there. Okay, so you then can have optional extras as well. So once again, you can make these packages or items and packages. So let's just say for this one, in the premium investment, we don't have Facebook by the looks of it, or a newspaper ad. So we'll tick those as optional extras that can be chosen. So I'll have a look at this now. Just so you can see what this looks like once it's been created. And it's sort of a fairly large change that we've made to how this is done. So definitely let us know if you have any questions. But this will be the package that can be purchased here, which is your Essential Investment Premium. And then you have optional extras that can be added down here, so they can choose to do some extra marketing if wanted. So that's essentially it. It is quite versatile with the packages and individual items and how you can display them. So if you do have any questions about that, definitely get in touch with us, and we're happy to help you out and show you how that works.